And people are calling for change after the two shootings at Fort Valley's Lakeview Apartments this week.
We now know Jonathan Harris, a former city administrator, was recently hired as a consultant for the property's owner. Tonight, Carmen Brown shares their conversation about what's next for the complex with a violent history.
It's been a violent week at Lakeview. 3 people shot, including 2 teens. Residents want to know what's being done, so I went straight to the man now tasked with turning things around.
It's going to be a safe environment. It's going to be a habitable environment. We are trying to fix the concerns at Lakeview, but it takes time, and it's not an overnight process.
Jonathan Harris, Fort Valley's former city administrator, is now a leasing consultant for Lakeview's owner, Exact Capital. He says his recent visit to the complex revealed ongoing problems: easy access for loiterers, trash, and buildings damaged by fire and neglect. Harris says the owners have invested more than $2 million in repairs, but still face challenges.
We did get the grass cut. We did get all the glass up. We are looking into putting a fence around the fire building so that nobody can gain access into that.
He says security has increased with more patrols and additional surveillance cameras have been added. That gives the city direct access to monitor criminal activity. Some people at Lakeview tell me much of the crime is committed by people who don't live there. So going forward, Harris says the curfew in residents' leases will be strictly enforced.
Lakeview has a tendency to be the hangout spot for the city of Fort Valley. And so everyone comes onto Lakeview and figure that they can hang out at Lakeview and do crime at Lakeview, and it puts the residents at danger.
Despite calls from some for Lakeview to be shut down, Harris says that's not a realistic solution.
If you're condemning it, where does these residents go? That's the million-dollar question nobody can ask.
This week's shootings come after the Prayers Up Guns Down event that was held at Lakeview in March. In Fort Valley, Carmen Brown, 13 WMAZ News.
Harris says the 3 people injured in Thursday's shooting did not live at Lakeview. However, those involved in Monday's shooting did. They are being evicted, he says. Carmen Brown did reach out to the city's mayor as well as Fort Valley Police Chief for comment, but has not yet heard back from them.